Good morning. This morning, today, as you go into this week, remember with me, I know you know it's true, life is filled with choices. How crazy is it that I sit down in front of a menu at a restaurant and it will be 3 days later and I'll still be trying to choose between those last two that have caught my attention. Life is filled with choices. And I mean, we make choices every day. Do I drink Pepsi or do I drink water? Do I start my day with 1 cup of coffee or 5? Do I choose to take the car or the truck? Do I choose to eat right or do I choose to have a donut? Life is filled with choices, and some of them are simple and some of them are tough. And I have been reading in the Word in Deuteronomy and Joshua, the books of Deuteronomy and Joshua in the beginning of the Bible, in the Old Testament. Man, they are packed with good stuff. They are listing there in the writings of Moses so many choices that we have to make. And you know that today, the choice comes down to this: do I choose Jesus? Do I choose the way of Jesus? Do I choose the actions of Jesus? Do I choose Jesus for lifestyle, for salvation, most importantly? Or do I choose myself? Do I choose to act how I want to act and think how I want to think and be who I want to be? Or do I choose Jesus? Do I choose the Jesus way? Do I allow myself to rest in Him and He can bring me into who He's making me into? Not who I decide, not what I decide. What's the choice that you're wrestling with this week? You know, in the Bible, life full of choices, we get to choose blessing and not cursing. We get to choose that. We get to choose life and not death. And when I say get to, notice that I don't say have to. We are privileged with the dignity of choice. I get to choose joy today. I get to choose peace today. But there are deeper, stronger, more important choices that I have to make from the very get-go, and that is number 1, choose life. Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Choose life and not death. Choose Jesus. And as you choose life in Him, you also will note that there is choice after choice after choice after choice every day of choosing life. Live. The thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy, but I have come, Jesus says, that you may have life, abundant life, overflowing life, overwhelmingly good life. But you and I have got to choose life. We've got to choose blessing. And we've got to choose not to curse. In Joshua, he said, look, y'all get to choose this day who you're going to serve, but I'm going to tell you this, that me and my family, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Sometimes we have to choose things that we're not even told we need to choose. But the word choose is sort of in parentheses. It's not exactly in there, but we must make the choice every single day. And the first step to the first choice is to choose you this day whom you will serve. Choose salvation. Today is the day of salvation. Don't harden your heart, but choose Jesus. Jesus, I need you. I can't do it without you. There is no way for me to have life in and of myself. There's no way for me to be righteous in and of myself. I need you, Jesus, and I don't need you, Jesus, just to clean me up. I need you, Jesus, to remake me. I need you, Jesus, to make me the person that you want me to be. So I need to choose to submit to him. You see, this life is not about going down the slip and slide and letting it all happen. A lot of this life is about putting on the brakes and choosing, making the choice today. And you know what that choice is that you are needing to make today. Just like I know what that choice is that I am needing to make today. You need to choose to not be anxious. You need to choose to be loyal. You need to choose to love one another. You know, it doesn't just rain down berries and cherries, and so you get to choose, just let them roll off on you. No, you and I are faced with a choice almost every single minute of almost every single day. We have to choose. And so today, as you go into this week, if you haven't heard me say the word choose enough, choose this week. Make the choice. Stand firm on the choice. Choose to let the Lord tell you what to choose. But whatever you do, don't choose not to choose. Don't choose to go with the flow. Don't choose to get on the slip and slide and ride it downhill. Choose to lock in and decide a thing and follow through with it, because it is good and pleasing to the Lord. Because it is good and pleasing in his sight. And because we want our choices to please him. Choose this day who you will serve. It's really easy to be self-serving. It's easy. Anything I want, I get. Anything I think is okay. Choose this day who you will serve. And I tell you that when you choose to serve the Lord, you and all your household. And by the way, I can't choose for you. I can't choose for all of my household, but I can choose to stand and declare that my household will choose to serve the Lord. And when you do that, when your choice is Jesus, it's going to be a great day.